what's going on, everybody? It's Still Live, and we back with another one. We back with another reaction, man, to 2009 Kobe Bryant. And this was right, really, when I started watching Kobe hard. Uh, obviously, I watched him lose in 2008, and I started watching it probably in like 2007. But watching him win his first championship in 2000, or his fourth championship in 2009, and then his fifth one in 2010, this was like a big part of my childhood. So we're gonna get right off into this video where he's just talking about how different 2009 Kobe Bryant really was, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all drop any links or videos below that you guys would like me to react to. I have a whole bunch of Larry Bird ones that I need to get to. Probably do a couple more of them tonight yet, but we're gonna get right off into this.
Kobe Bryant, which one would you take? The 2001 version, dominating next to Shaq?
The Lakers have two.
I always said I would take older Kobe over young Kobe.
Bryant to Shaq.
The 81-point assassin from 2006? Maybe 2010 Kobe, the cold-blooded closer with 2 rings post-Shaq. You really can't go wrong with any of them.
No.
But for me, without a doubt, I'm taking 2009 Kobe. That was the season that the Mamba legacy was truly born. It was like every version of Kobe thrown into one. Coming off the back of a finals loss against the Celtics, Kobe had every reason in the world to go on a mission to reclaim what was rightfully his. And in 2009, he did just that. This is how he did it. The 2008...
Sorry, y'all. I just got done working out outside and shit. This popsicle's hitting the spot.
2009 season was Kobe Bryant's 13th year in the league. At age 30, he wasn't the most athletic player anymore. He wasn't the fastest. But none of that matters, because mentally, he was in a different place. Going into the year, Kobe Bryant had 2 major sources of motivation. First, the finals loss to the Celtics. Just a few months earlier, in 2008, the Lakers had made it all the way to the championship finals. It looked like it was finally going to be Kobe's time to win another trophy for LA, only to get humiliated by the Boston.
They just weren't mentally tough enough that year. Plain and simple, they just weren't. And that's why Kobe made it a point to put hit Paul Gasol in the Olympics after this, and then he hung his gold medal in Paul Gasol's locker just to really get under Paul Gasol's nerves and be like, bro, so you lost last year, you lost in the Olympics. Like, are we gonna lose in this year again? And they didn't lose.
Celtics. A 39-point blowout in Game 6 made sure Kobe faced his worst finals defeat ever. But if you knew Kobe, you knew he took that personally. He wasn't over it. In fact, he wasn't gonna be over it until he had his revenge. But the second source of motivation was all the legacy talk. For years, people said Kobe couldn't win without Shaq, that he was selfish, that he didn't make his teammates better. And for a while, they were right. Kobe was sort of a one-man player at the time. And if you top that with the fact that Shaq had now won a ring without him, there was so much to fight for.
Yeah, Shaq, you can give it to him, you know what I mean? He won the ring first before Kobe, but Shaq wouldn't have done that if he didn't happen to go to another team where D Wade played just like Kobe.
So much for him to prove. So, between the Shaq legacy media talks and the lingering pain of 2008, Kobe was dialed in. He had heard it all. And now, with a reloaded Lakers team and the best shot he'd had in years, he was locked in. He wasn't playing for stats. He was playing for something more. Respect. Because somewhere between all the criticisms, they sort of forgot who Kobe was.
Facts.
And you knew Kobe just had...
He was the coldest killer we almost ever... Behind Michael Jordan, it's Kobe Bryant. Plain and simple. He's the coldest person, of my generation especially, that I watched. He's the best we've ever seen do it. He's better than LeBron. I'm sorry to all the LeBron fans. I'm a LeBron fan myself. LeBron doesn't hold a light.
Had to remind him. From opening night, you could tell Kobe wasn't messing around. In true Mamba fashion, Kobe opened the season with 23 points, 5 dimes, and 11 boards in just 3 quarters, as the Lakers
In 3 quarters? Okay, Kobe.
blew out Portland by 20. But it didn't stop there. The Lakers went on an incredible 17-2 run, while Kobe was averaging 27 a night, picking teams apart with footwork, pump fakes, and that unstoppable fadeaway. But that wasn't all, because even though he dislocated a finger in a game in
He
December,
didn't dislocate it. He broke his finger. He broke his finger. He played that entire season with a broken finger and won a championship.
Kobe went to his coach, had it snap back into place, and never missed a single game
He didn't dislocate it. He broke it.
because of that finger. I'll say that again. Even though he had a broken finger on his
There you go. You fixed it that time.
shooting hand, he played through it, adjusted his form, and didn't complain once. That's just who he was. But then came the moment everyone remembers. At Madison Square Garden, February 2nd, 2009, under the brightest lights of all, Kobe put on an absolute masterclass.
He's got Kobe on the wing, and Kobe flying home. Kobe over Chandler after the crossover.
61 points on 19 of 31 shooting in 20.
Kobe, man.
Kobe on the wing, and Kobe flying home. Kobe over Chandler after the crossover.
61 points
61.
on 19 of 31 shooting in 20 of.
That's insane. 61 points the next game after breaking your finger.
20 from the line. This was lights out efficiency and absolute dominance over the Knicks, all with a broken finger. At the time, it was the most points ever scored in Madison Square Garden by any player. Kobe did it in 36 minutes, and he walked off like it was nothing. That was 2009 Kobe in the regular season. But all that efficiency, ruthlessness, and control was just to set a tone for something much bigger. The regular season was dominant for Kobe and the Lakers. Kobe led his team to yet another 65-win season.
Okay.
And they were first in the
I couldn't remember how many wins they had that season. 65 wins. Nobody has beat more 50-win teams in the NBA than Kobe Bryant. Like, more than Michael Jordan, more than LeBron. Like, he was always facing 50-win teams. Like, it was crazy how many 50-win teams he had to beat just to win his playoff or just to win his championships.
West. But none of that mattered because Kobe didn't have a good season. He had a different mission. And with the weight of 2008 still burning in his chest, when the playoffs tipped off, you knew the Mamba had something coming. The first round of the playoffs wasn't supposed to be close, and Kobe made sure it wasn't. From game 1, he came out hunting. Utah tried, but Kobe was, well,
Kobe. Yeah.
with 24 points, 8 assists, 4 boards, and a dominant Lakers win by 13. Game 1 was well and truly done. In Game 2, Kobe dropped 26.
I remember watching this series, man. I wasn't, like, the whole playoffs, I wasn't worried until we got to the finals again. But against this year in Orlando, I really wasn't too worried. 2010, playing Boston again, it was a lot closer of a series for sure.
In Game 4, he gave him 38. The Jazz literally had no answer. Deron Williams was hooping, but it didn't matter. The Lakers were deeper, smarter, and Kobe was in full control. He was picking his spots, picking them apart, and showing the league this wasn't going to be like last year.
His step back was like the way he would snatch it back and pull it up, and then he would get people off balance with his pump fake. As soon as you jump for Kobe's pump fake, it's over with.
4-1, series over. But while round 1 was light work for Kobe and the Lakers, round 2 was, however, different. The second round was against the Houston Rockets, and unlike the first round, this was different. The Houston Rockets, at the time, were a team built to make you uncomfortable. Ron Artest, Shane Battier, Chuck Hayes, and Yao Ming, the 7'6" rim protector with soft touch, sharp elbows, and a paint presence you couldn't move. They came ready to fight, and as you already know,
Facts.
Kobe brought the war. The Lakers, with home court advantage, and with Kobe Bean Bryant setting the tone in Game 1 with 32 points, surely nothing could go wrong, except everything went wrong. Houston didn't flinch. Yao Ming came in hot with 28 points.
We just did a Yao Ming reaction a couple days ago, or about a week or two ago now, actually. If you haven't checked that video out, go check it out. It's the Chinese experiment reaction video.
And the Rockets held off the Lakers in a hostile Staples Center. Final score, 100-92. Just like that, the Lakers were down 0-1 at home. But Los Angeles bounced back to even the series at 1-1 as Kobe exploded for 40 points.
Kobe Bryant has started this game 4-5.
Although it got heated with hard fouls, double techs, and ejections on our test.
This is why after this year in 2009, the Lakers went and got Ron Artest. Kobe called up Ron Artest personally and said, anybody crazy enough to get into it with me is crazy enough to play with me. Do you want to come to LA? And Ron Artest came to LA and they won a championship together in 2010.
Fisher. Kobe's 40-point night set the tone for the 13-point Lakers victory. Game 3 was more of the same. Kobe's first one was nice. You knew it. He had to do it twice with 33 points.
Okay.
A night of ridiculous efficiency. The Lakers won again, 108-94. LA 2-1. Surely game over, right? Wrong. Because Game 4, Houston still came swinging despite losing their all-star Yao Ming. Series tied once again, 2-2.
This conference semifinal all tied up at 2 games apiece.
Okay.
In Game 5, the Lakers responded with a statement of their own, with a 64-39 score at the break. Final score, 118-78.
Blowout. Blew them out in that one.
So our Director of Information, Jeff Paris. The Lakers have gone up 3-2 over the Houston Rockets.
But Houston was still not done. Game 6
Houston was tough. I remember watching this series.
was their turn. Kobe had 32, but nothing came easy, as LA shot just 36% as a team. Final score, 95-80. Series tied again. And for the first time in this playoff run, we get the 2 best words in history. Game 7.
Game 7.
You know, when it comes to Game 7, you know it's lights out with Kobe.
Not playing with energy pass. Bryant. Good look. That's a 3. Kobe Bryant from down.
Got hit on his arms on that play, too.
And he'll go back to the line. That's 4 fouls now on Shane Duggan. Kobe Bryant, a 2-pointer.
Man,
Scola on the
you better step up on Kobe. You can't leave him that open.
drive. Blocked by Bryant. And now advance to the Western Conference Finals.
Here we go.
Dominant blowout victory here in Game 7.
The Western Conference Finals were against the Denver Nuggets, a tough, physical, trash-talking team. But the Lakers were just smarter, and Kobe made sure.
Well, this is a young Melo team, too, at the time. You got to think. They had Carmelo, but he hasn't been in the league that long at this point. This is a young team. They were good, but they weren't nothing compared to the Lakers at this point. This was a battle-hardened Lakers team at this point that had just went to the finals the year before.
That once again, the game wasn't close. He averaged 34 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds for the series. But the way he picked them apart, Kobe was in a different realm. Double teams, not a problem. Fourth quarter runs, it didn't matter. Kobe came in clutch. In Game 1, he dropped 18 in the first quarter. The Lakers came back and stole it, 105-103. In Game 3, he had 41 in Denver. In Game 6, he closed it out with 35 and 10 assists. The Lakers beat the Nuggets in 6.
Dropping 41. What did he say? He averaged 34, dropped 31, dropped fucking Jesus. He was going crazy in this series.
Games. And once again, Kobe was back in the NBA Finals. But this time, he wasn't coming to compete.
He was coming to win.
Was a man on a mission.
Facts.
And nothing was getting in his way.
Hell no.
The finals were here, and this time there was no Boston. But Kobe had been here before. It was now do or die. His athleticism was almost out. Time was running out. And the Orlando Magic were a young, talented team led by
Dwight Howard. He was a beast this year. Was this his MVP year? Maybe not.
Dwight Howard, with shooters everywhere. Rashard Lewis, Hedo Turkoglu, Rafer Alston, but they weren't ready for what was coming. In Game 1, Kobe dropped 40. The Lakers won by 25. Game 2 was tighter, but Kobe had 29 and 8 assists. Lakers up 2-0. Game 3, Orlando caught fire and snatched one back.
Okay.
But in Game 4, Kobe came back with blood in his eyes.
Kobe wasn't losing two finals in a row. There was no way he was losing 2 finals in a row.
32 points, 8 assists, and the dagger, a fadeaway over Dwight in overtime that shut the building down. Lakers won, up 3-1. Then came Game 5, legacy on the line. But to really understand what happened, I think it's much better to show you.
Knocked away. Shot clock was winding down. Bryant knocks it down.
He's just cold-blooded, dude. As soon as he gets to that mid-range, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Shot clock was winding down.
That's his spot. Look, there's nobody even close to him. You're not close enough to even contest this.
Bryant knocks it down. He's got 17.
Now this isn't a secret.
Cold-blooded.
Wow! And speak of making plays.
Kobe, stop it. What the fuck?
This isn't a secret. This is one
He
bad
said,
Wow! And speak of making plays. Bryant banks it in, off balance, falling down, and it's backed up to 11. Mama,
there goes that man.
Be very strict.
Dude,
Bryant.
as a kid, like that was one of my favorite sayings. Like when you're watching a game and the announcer would get to, Mamba, there goes that man.
It's jump shot. It's good. 23 for Kobe Bryant. Pushing them to play harder. Bryant on the drive. Banker is good. Another spectacular night. Another 30-point game for Kobe Bryant. There's the final.
He finished with 30 points, and Mamba time was more than Orlando could handle.
Facts.
As the buzzer sounds, it's official. The Lakers are NBA champions once again. LA wins the 2009 NBA title.
Then he came back and did it again the next year and beat Boston finally after they beat him the year before.
Finally, the Lakers were champions. Kobe had his 4th ring, his first without Shaq, his first Finals MVP, and the birth of the true Mamba legacy. Because with the world at his feet, Kobe went ahead to do it for a second time in 2010.
Fact.
This time over his old nemesis, Boston. 2009 was the year Kobe sealed it. For the first time in his career, there was no more doubt. He completed the mission. Was 2009 the best version of Kobe? Do let us know in the comments. And if you like this,
I think like after Shaq left, like 2006 to 2010 Kobe is the best Kobe that we've seen. Me personally, he wasn't as athletic as younger Kobe, but he was so much more methodical. His footwork and his game had really matured, and he became the leader that he had to be. And that's why he went to 3 finals in a row. And me personally, I think I would take older, more wise and slowed down and the leader of the team, Kobe, over young, athletic, flying high, and trying to do it all himself, Kobe. That's just me personally. I mean, 8 and 24 are both great players. I'm not saying that. But me personally, I think I would take 24 over 8. But let me know what y'all think below. It's still live checking out. Peace out, y'all. Make sure y'all drop any comments with any extra videos you guys want me to react to below. And I'm going to be back live here in a minute. Peace out, y'all.